Let's now go to lung patterns. Let's discuss wind heat invading the lung. This concept, the wind heat pathogen invading the Weiqi level of the lung system. This analysis pattern is mainly caused by the exterior wind heat pathogen, which invades the Weiqi level of the lung system. The key symptoms would be cough and symptoms of exterior wind heat patterns. The clinical manifestations would be cough with sticky yellow sputum, stuffy nose with thick yellow nasal discharge, fever with slight aversion to wind cold, slight thirst or sore throat. The front of the tongue is red with a thin yellow coating and a floating and rapid pulse. Here's the analysis of wind heat invading the lung. When the wind heat pathogen invades the lung, which fails which the lung fails to descend, so lung qi counterflows upward, there will be cough. If wind heat pathogens turns fluids into phlegm, there will be yellow and sticky sputum. If wind heat invades upwards to the throat, there will be sore throat. If it affects the nose orifice and fluids are scorched by the heat pathogen, there would be stuffy nose with thick discharge. If wind heat pathogen invades the Wei Qi, the Wei Qi is invaded and fights against the pathogen, there would be fever. If the Wei Qi is depressed and stagnated, so it fails to warm the skin, there would be aversion to cold. Also, if the red front of the tongue, thin yellow coating, a floating and rapid pulse are manifestations of wind heat invading the lung syndrome. Wind heat invading the lung, etiology, the exposure to climatic wind and heat, possible weak defensive weight sheet. The signs and symptoms would be cough, fever, aversion to cold, scorching sore throat, stuffed nose with snivel, cough with yellow mucus, headache, body aches, slight sweating, thirst, swollen tonsils, slight aversion to cold. The pulse would be floating and rapid. The tongue would be red with red sides or tip. The coating may be yellow or yellowish white thin. The treatment principle is to release the exterior and expel wind heat. The acupuncture treatment to be used are lung 10, which clears lung heat, Li11 releases the exterior and clears heat, lung 11 clears lung heat, bladder 12 for cupping, which expels wind, gallbladder 20 which expels exterior wind. Lung 5 clears phlegm. Li4 releases the exterior and clears heat. Stomach 44 descends the stomach chi. Do 14 clears heat. Do 16 expels exterior wind. Sanjiao 5 expels wind and clears heat. It is also advisable to do needle with drainage. For headache, add Do 20, Taiyang, and Si3. For spontaneous sweating, add Li4 and kidney 7. For nasal congestion without snivel, add Li20 and extra point Yentang. For scorching sore throat, prick lung 11 to bleed. For cough with thick yellow phlegm, add bladder 13, Li4, and lung 7. As a relevant advice, when there is an acute invasion of exogenous pathogenic qi in the exterior, it is advisable to consume beverages that are cooling and spicy, such as mint, chamomile, chrysanthemum, or elderflower, to open the exterior and expel wind heat. Fasting is also advisable. Fasting temporarily means that qi will not be used to transform food and can therefore be used to combat the invading pathogenic qi. Furthermore, some sources are also of the opinion that the downward movement of food and qi in the stomach created by eating food can draw exogenous pathogenic qi inwards from the surface. Similarly, the sour flavor should be avoided due to its astringent and centripetal dynamic. Vitamin C, lemon, and other things that are very sour should not be consumed during an invasion of exogenous pathogenic cold, as they will withdraw the pathogenic cold inwards whilst closing the pores in the skin, thereby preventing the cold from being expelled again. This also means that antibiotics are not recommended at this stage as they are cold and drain downward. Thank you for your attention.